Hi boys and girls, welcome to pre-K. I know it's a long time since we've been in the classroom together and I miss you guys a lot, but I'm in the classroom and everything is going great in here. All your stuff is still here, the toys and your cubbies and the calendar, but most importantly, the sticky story. So I asked everyone to choose between 3 sticky stories because I know we have so many favorite ones. It was Goldilocks, the 3 Billy Goats Gruff, or the 3 Little Pigs. And everyone voted, and the sticky story that received the most votes, well, I'm going to keep that a secret for just a minute. So we're going to begin our story, but the first thing we need to do is decide what the setting is going to be. So I'm going to start putting some things up on the board, and you start to think about where this story could be taking place, depending on the materials that I put up on the board. And I think as soon as I start doing it, you'll get to remember what sticky story I'm doing. You all know what that is. So it looks like this story might be taking place in the deep, dark woods. Now I'm going to introduce you to the characters that are going to be in our story. And you'll know right away which one won. The first character, of course, is going to be Grandma. And with Grandma are going to be her 3 little pigs. The oldest pig, the medium pig, and the smallest pig. So now I think you know which sticky story received the most votes out of all of your friends. It's the story of the 3 little pigs. But let's finish setting up the story. We have to give Grandma and the 3 little pigs their very fancy house. And every house needs a walkway. So we haven't met all of the characters yet, as you know, but let's begin our story. Once upon a time, in the deep, deep, dark woods, a very, very long time ago, there lived 3 little pigs with their grandma in a lovely house. And the grandmother loved her 3 little pigs very, very much, but after a while, she started getting very tired of them. And one morning she woke up and said, "You know what, 3 little pigs? I think it's time the 3 of you go out into the woods and build your own homes and live by yourselves." Said the 3 little pigs. "Grandma, we really don't want to do that." But Grandma knew it was for the best. So she told the 3 little pigs some very important information. As soon as you go out into the woods, you are to build your house right away and work hard and make sure that your house is strong. And second, be very careful, because when the sun goes down and the moon comes up, there is a big bad wolf who lives on the other side of the apple tree. And every night he comes and he looks for something yummy to eat. So remember, boys, build a strong house and be careful for when the sun goes down. So all 3 of the little pigs kissed their grandma goodbye, traveled down the road, and headed into the woods. "Oh, what a lovely day," said the pigs. "Yes, it is," said the oldest pig. "But it's important to remember what Grandma said. We need to begin building our houses right away." "Ah, there's plenty of time for that," said the 2 little pigs. "It's so beautiful, we want to go out and play." So the medium pig and the littlest pig went out into the woods, and they sat down and had some breakfast of apples and pink poppies and something yummy to eat, while the oldest brother went out into the woods and started to build his house. And he collected all of the strongest bricks that he could find. And he built a very strong house, but he worked all day long, all through breakfast and right up until lunch. And that's when the middle pig said, maybe we should listen to what Grandma said. Maybe I'll go out and start building my own house. It is lunchtime. And the middle brother started to go out. I'm not worried," said the littlest pig. "I'm going to sit out here and play some more." So the medium pig went out and he tried to find bricks, but they were all gone. The only thing he could build his house with were sticks. So he spent a good part of his afternoon building his house made of sticks. And the afternoon soon turned into the early evening, and the sun was getting lower. And that's when the littlest pig decided, maybe I should build a house. It is getting dark, and Grandma said that there was a big bad wolf out here. So the littlest pig went out And he looked for bricks, couldn't find any. And he looked for sticks, and couldn't find any. And the only thing he could find was hay. So he started to build his house with hay. Didn't take him very long, because the house really wasn't going to be that strong. And soon it was night. The sun went down, and the moon came up, and the three little pigs quietly fell asleep in their homes. And just as Grandma had predicted, just as Grandma had said, out from behind the other side of the apple tree came the big, bad wolf. He crept past the pink poppies, past the apple tree, and past the white yellow flowers. And soon he came to the house of the littlest pig made of straw, and he knocked on the door. Little pig, let me in. And you can say this part with me. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf. And, well, it didn't take him much huffing, and it didn't take him much bluffing to blow the house made of straw in. With a big huff and a puff, he blew, and soon the house made of straw fell all the way down, and the little pig screamed, "Oh my!" and quickly, as fast as he could, ran to the house of his middle brother. Brother, please let me in. The big bad wolf is right behind us. And sure enough, the little brother let him in. And the big bad wolf crept and crept closer to the house made of sticks, and he knocked on the door. Little pigs, let me in. And the two little pigs said, Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf. And he did. He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew. A little bit harder than he had to blow for the house made of straw, but sure enough, the house made of sticks tumbled and rumbled down to the ground and disappeared. And the two little pigs ran as fast as they could to the brother's house, and they knocked on the door. Oh, brother, please let us in. The big bad wolf is right behind us, and he blew down both of our homes, and we have nowhere to go. Said the oldest brother. I don't know if I should let you in. Grandma told us to build our houses as soon as we went out into the woods, before the sun went down and the moon came up, because she said that the big bad wolf was going to come. But instead, you decided to eat apples and pink poppies and play in the woods while I worked hard all day. Oh, brother, we know, and we're so sorry. Can you please let us in? All right, said the brother, and he opened the door and he let his two brothers in. So now the three little pigs waited, because they knew who was coming. And he creeped, and he crept, and he knocked on the door. Little pigs, let me in. Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf. Well, he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew with all his might. But not a brick moved, not a brick wiggled, and the house stood strong. Now the wolf was getting very angry, and he knocked for a second time. Little pigs, let me in. Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins, said the pigs. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. And just as before, the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew with all his might, but nothing. The windows didn't rattle, and the bricks didn't shake. Now the wolf was very angry, and he decided to climb up onto the roof of the brick house. But as he climbed, the three little pigs had a pretty good plan in mind. They filled a big pot with hot water and put it right inside the chimney. For as soon as the wolf would slide down, well, you'll see what happens. The wolf climbed, and he started to go down the chimney. And sure enough, as right as he got down to the bottom of the chimney, he sat in the hot pot of water and, "Ow!" shouted the wolf. And he jumped up, ran out the front window, far away as he could, and jumped into the lake to cool himself down. Well, that's when the three little pigs realized that together they can fight anything, and they love each other very much, and they take very good care of each other. So the big bad wolf was never seen again, and the three brothers lived in the deep dark woods, and they ate apples, and they had a great time together. The end. So I hope you enjoyed the sticky story, and you can come back and watch it anytime. And maybe next week I'll do a different one. So I love you guys very much. Send me a note if you want to talk to me, or a picture of yourself. I'd love to see you. But until we speak again, take good care of yourselves and be good listeners. Take care.